What's happening? How y'all doing, man? You know who it is? Him royalty. What's going on with y'all today? You know me. In the neighborhood. Some of them wondering how the hell I get over here. But I'm over here. What's going on with y'all, man? Hope everybody good, man. I'm good. Yep. Just chilling, watching people pass by my crib. See, I know who my stalkers is. Ain't no doubt about it. But I'll be glad when one of y'all get out their cars though. That's all I'm waiting on. Laugh at y'all. What's the matter? Ego, I killed your ego. Is that what it is? You know, raising $36 million in 24 hours for a presidential candidate, that's pretty impressive. $36 million in 24 hours they raised for the presidential campaign of Miss Harris, right? But you still got homeless people everywhere. 36 million in 24 hours. You can raise that kind of money to try to give us a president, but you can't put none of that money in the hood. People out here trying to feed their families. You can't do none of that. But you will raise $36 million. You do what you want to do in 24 hours towards a campaign. You put Megan Thee Stallion there so she can shake her ass. That's more. That's to entice you a little more. But a lot can be done, but it's not done. 36 million in 24 hours. But it's homeless veterans out here that then went and fought for their country, but they on the streets. I don't know. Sound kind of backwards, don't it? So that's the point. When certain people get enough power, like let's say Pac or Nipsey did, when anybody, if you get enough power to you really try to put into your community like they don't do, that's when you become a true target. When you ask questions, that's when problems start to happen, because you're not supposed to ask about nothing in this matrix ass world. You're just supposed to go along with it and have no problem with it. So when you start speaking, there's an issue. You raise that kind of money in just 24 hours, but you can't do anything to help the poor. Where do you think the money that these people be raising for charities and all that stuff, where do you think that money goes? They juggling these money amongst each other. That money ain't going to no hood. That money ain't going to help families that can't eat. But you'll let people from other countries come over here and you give them the key to the damn city. Give them cards, money, all that. I mean, it just. I don't know, man. It's like they want this corporation of America to be poor as any other country is, when they have the ability to change it. But you want to raise all this money for a president and try to persuade us to vote either way. But I'm not a voter. But I tell you this. If you tell me that I have a president that's willing to get rid of income tax, first of all, what's the use? Don't you think that people will be able to take care of their families even more if there was no taxes? You making $1,000. Let's say you make $2,000 every 2 weeks. When they get through with taxes, shit, you barely bring home $1,000. You probably don't even bring it. Just think about that. Think about that. How taxes affect you. How taxes affect you. And at the end of the year, you gotta file to get your money back. That's stupid. That's slave shit. You know what I'm saying? That's slave shit. And Trump was one of the things which he was trying to get rid of taxes. Do away with things like that. Don't you know how much money that'll save? When if people didn't have to worry about working their ass off and then they seeing half of what they did because these greedy motherfuckers want to take your money and then say, hey, we're going to take all your money out your check every time you get paid. But hey, at the end of the year, you can get some of that back. Come on, man. It makes no sense to me. No more taxes, no more abortions. I don't vote, but let's say I did. See, they used to have me back in the day. They had me, the media that they had me back in my older days, they had me feeling the same way about Trump that a lot of people do. I wanted Hillary to win because I'm listening to what these, but that would have been the biggest mistake ever. That would have been the biggest mistake ever. Seriously. I'm from Arkansas, so growing up, Bill Clinton came to my high school one time. Back in 90, my senior year, I believe. They had metal detectors at the doors because that's when the gang stuff really got started. Because what y'all was introduced to was banging in Little Rock. That's what y'all. That's what Arkansas got a lot of attention for that. Little Rock, banging in Little Rock, right? I had a chance to meet some of those people that were on that video banging in Little Rock while I was in school. I went to visit them, then they came to our high school to try to talk to the kids in high school. Bill Clinton came down there and talked to my high school. Because a little small town in Arkansas decided that they wanted to be a bunch of gangbangers. Everybody, even myself, want to claim I'm some kind of G or B this and all that, when all of it is BS. You understand what I'm saying? Because what they did was they sent the organization of the devil to come infiltrate and bring gangbanging to a small town, which you had some people in the town that was hated. You may have had other people on that side claiming it red, but nobody on this side was claiming anything. They just didn't like them. So there was no need to have a color for your side. They don't like you anyway. What's the colors for? But guess what happened? People came down there and brought the gang culture. Now you got a town full of gang banging. So I was able to meet a few of those people on no video. And interesting thing about that, shout out to Master P, because Master P, when they talk about the King of the South, I props to T.I. He took that throne. He said it before anybody said it, and he went with it. But old school, for a lot of us, Scarface, Master P, man, you cannot take away what that man was doing in music when he was making his music. No Limit, come on, man, it was crushing. Every other month they had an album. But Master P shot it Arkansas out. I'll never forget that. Much love to Master P. But you know why he did that? Because when he was coming up before I'm About It, and when he was selling his tapes, and when he was going from state to state, city to city doing, guess where he ended up at? In a neighborhood in Little Rock. Master P had on the wrong thing. So he found out right then that, hey, these motherfuckers, these guys in Arkansas banging for real. Because he trying to sell tapes and end up in the wrong hood. And niggas, hey, they let him know about it. But he respected that. And he gave him his tapes and everything. He went on about his business. But it's that shit. Like I said, I met some people on there. And I met there was the white guy with the black girl. They was Crips. He was only 16 when the video came out. I met a guy named Lamont. He was a Blood. Another chick that was the Crip woman. It was her sister. She was the Blood. So I had a chance to meet them. You know what I'm saying? They was good people, man. And they just being around real life gang bangers that risk their life every day going in these streets. That shit was humbling for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like God was like, hey, y'all sure y'all want to do this? So these people came, we went to visit these people and they came down there also, but we could visit these people. We talked to these people, we ate lunch with them, we had a great time. And you can just see how they were trying to change their life around and get away from that. You know what I'm saying? But when I was growing up, I was raised at a real young age, toddler age. I was in Sin City, one of the most notorious projects in Little Rock, Arkansas. We stayed in some of the most roughest neighborhoods. Maryville Apartments, Huntington Place. You understand what I'm saying? These were dangerous projects. So I gotta give props to her for having us in that environment and on her own and trying to do the best she could. But that banging in Little Rock was real. It was, and it opened my eyes to a lot. But whoever becomes president, hopefully, I don't know, man. Hopefully things change for the better. But I'm telling you now, if I did have a vote, if I did vote, I would vote for Trump. I would. Because I'm going by who gonna make the best changes. Who I think gonna make the best changes. Not about who looks like me. Not because they got somebody shaking their ass at a rally. You be a damn fool to go right back to vote for Harris after you voted for Biden. And you see what the hell, what was that like? I mean, come on. A lot of people that was not awakened and thinking so ill of Trump at the beginning may have a change of heart now, because like I said, pick what you gonna do. You ain't got to pick. I don't vote. I just pray. You know what I'm saying? I leave it in God's hands. I just pray about it. But you know, I've never been a big time politic person because I've always known in my heart that most things be, you know, if they don't want you there, you ain't getting there, or they go, try to do something to you. But I want to talk about this, man, something else, right quick. I want to get to this because I want to talk about women versus men in sports. And I ain't talking about wrestling. Men versus women in sports. We see it all the time, but everybody don't understand and don't know it. That man punched the shit out of that woman in that Olympics boxing ring and almost knocked her. And people don't understand, and people still don't get it that was a damn dude. Just like they let a dude swim with these women. Just because you clip it and split it, it don't mean your genes will not still be a man. Did you hear what I said? Just because you clip it and you split it, that don't mean nothing. You still a damn man. She's in the ring boxing women. She said she never been hit like that before in her life. That was a damn dude. And I know a lot of people, they think you reaching because you want to say and call out the things that they don't know or notice. How many of them you thinking in WNBA? How many of them you think in the WNBA? Man, I seen Don Staley took a picture with this damn giant of a man. Come on, man. That tall ass man. Brittany Griner, suspect. I even think Caitlin Clark, suspect. I don't care who it is. A lot of these women rappers, clip, split. I mean, come on, man. That's what this world has come to. Where if you gonna present these people as women when you know they not, and you got them going against other women, real women. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it just that to me is unfathomable. How is that allowed? Like we stupid and don't know. Now that's a damn man in there hitting a woman in the damn face, boxing. WNBA, I bet half them motherfuckers, hey, it's some dudes playing in there. Let's just be honest. Man, this world is sick, man. It's almost to the point where every woman you meet, you're not gonna want to compliment her. You're gonna want to look at her throat. You're gonna want to check her posture. You're gonna want to know if they got kids. I had a damn list of shit. So just so you can make sure you're not being tranny tricked, get you a list and ask a motherfucker something. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. There's no way that should be happening. No way. And then they know that people of God have that much power and that much money. They gonna help their neighborhoods. They gonna help the schools. They gonna do the things that these people could be doing, but they have the money and don't want to do it. They want to keep 1% of people that's willing to bow down and be Satan's children, and then keep the rest concealed and watched. Like, come on, man. Then y'all gotta understand something. A lot of stuff, they not even hiding no more. They not even hiding no more. I seen a picture of Serena Williams over there in London. Man, that was a bad job. Clone people, you didn't do that right. You didn't clone her right. She looked like a goddamn, I don't know what the fuck that was. That was a terrible looking clone. Come on now. You can't fool us. I mean, These people be having Kanye West or Serena. Serena clone was in London. She probably was in Compton, some goddamn way chilling. You understand what I'm saying? Believe in that. And it happens out here too. They find a way to clone us civilians out here by giving us all these shots and all that kind of crap. But that's part of the reason why they got rid of Bernie Mac. Because he figured out about the damn cloning system. Because he was a real one. He wouldn't even let the little boy sit on his lap taking a picture for his damn TV show. Nah. Bernie Mac wasn't playing about that. I ain't finna be no pedophile. He ain't sitting on my lap. I'm going, no. You know what I'm saying? But, as usual, what do? We always have somebody to tell on us. They get, we be our own oppressors, because half of us system puppets and the rest of us out here walking barefooted, speaking the truth, being watched but don't give a damn. Because why? I walk with God Almighty. You can have Satan. And if that means that God sees me being by myself for as long as he want me to be, then that's just what it is. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, man. I'm with whatever. Long as I'm rocking with him, I'm with whatever. It don't even matter. I ain't afraid to die. I ain't worried about none of that. I got strong enemies. And if you're walking in the power of God, you're gonna always have enemies. I'm sorry. It's just me versus my enemies. You know what I mean? Because that's just it. The devil is the biggest enemy. Everybody else is just puppets. He uses everybody around you to attack you. But it's ridiculous, man. We witnessing the crumble of all this. And it's almost like the movie Get Out. Right? The movie Get Out. They got a lot of us placed in a dynamic that they want to keep you trapped in, around demons and people who express love to you, but it's not real. And they want to keep you binded to them, so you don't ever get to experience what the rest of the world looks like, or what real love looks like or feels like. That's what it is. It's like the movie Get Out. You got a neighborhood. You got neighborhoods. You got people you know. You got other people. Everybody trying to keep an eye on you and keep you in a box. Keep you binded. That's all it is. I never look at people the same no more. Never. I never look at people the same no more. I can't. Because I know too much. I know. It ain't a person out there that I know. I know how you really feel about me. You ain't gotta tell me. So that's why I'm gonna treat you accordingly to how I know you feel about me. I know. I've been hated since a child. So it don't even matter to me. People think that because they got money and they done gave themselves to these organizations that they got the power. They got the power to throw their money around, like I say. I don't think people understand. I don't think people understand who got the real power though. People want to keep you stuck. People want to keep you stuck so they can continue to torture you. That's it. That's it. It ain't because they love you. And a lot of y'all, you have potential. You always have potential, but people are afraid. They're very afraid of you reaching the potential because in the end, what did I say? They racing you to the finish line. They ain't rooting you on. They trying to beat you. Trust me when I say though, man. Man, time is moving fast, and these children are growing up, man. I'm very very proud because for the first time today, I let I let my 15-year-old drive by himself for the first time. Got his license. Been letting him drive. We drive. We freeway and everything. Let him go to where normal places we go to a ride. I let him go by himself, y'all. I let him go pick up his friend. I let him go to the mall. It's in my Jeep now. My new Jeep. So I let him go. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm so proud because he did great. Just call me Super Dad. To you hating ass people out there that don't like the cycle being broken by moi. Yeah. Want to get a nigga locked up. Like I don't know. If you love me and if you know what's up, if you I'm not gonna think nothing about it. I'm always gonna think you're part of it. I'm not gonna what else I'm gonna think. You want your slave followed all the time. In the end, it's not gonna be like that. It's it's some land somewhere waiting on all of us. Trust me. That's why they'll be on us the way they be on us, man. They want your bloodline property. They want your bloodline land. They want to take everything. Imagine that though. Imagine that though. You've been nurtured and cared for most of your life. But it was always money involved. It's always money, man. But man, I'm gonna get off here, man. Just want to chop it up with y'all for a minute. I appreciate y'all's support, man. I thank y'all for continuing to rock with me. Everybody who watches, for y'all that's watching, you know who you are. I'll never give up. And all that protection, illegal protection that you have, where y'all got the right to stalk and watch me, and I don't know where y'all at. That shit gonna change too. You never know when you're in a grocery store and I might just walk up behind you and tap you on the shoulder. Oh, you ain't got no gun, huh? Y'all better stop playing. And stop playing. Because I know how to defeat a narcissist. They want you to go to war with people because it builds their ego. I said, no, I look better than you. Let me go find, hey, I go off. You know what I'm saying? Come on. That's devil shit. He can't bait me. Cause he ain't got my soul. He got their soul. He really want mine. He can't have it. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. Cause I'm not soulless. A real life earth angel, divine, whatever the hell you want to call it. But I'm finna get off here, y'all. You know how to drop my Saturday video. It's very rare that I miss a Saturday. But I appreciate y'all, man. The love that y'all show me. Thank y'all for showing me true love that a family shows you. And that don't mean everybody. Why? That don't mean everybody don't show me love neither. I never mean everybody, but you know. But I'll holler at y'all, man. I'm gonna get off here, man. I ain't mean to make the video this long, damn, but y'all know me, I get to talking. But I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. God bless you and your family, man. Stay up.